gotta stop the fucking Twitch stream. I don't know how to make it so I set up a multi-stream thing, so when I go live, it'll automatically go live to Twitch and YouTube, because I was like gonna experiment with that. But so every time I start a stream, it goes live to both Twitch and YouTube. And I can't seem to make it so that it doesn't automatically go live to Twitch at the same time. So I just have to, every time I go live, it goes live to great. I'm not using my. I got a new desk, as you can see. It'll be in the vlog in like 9 years. My microphone is like all the way over here, and the desk goes up against the wall, which is why the camera looks weird, because I have the tripod upside down on the table. The camera's actually, the image is flipped upside down, and I'm using the camera's microphone because I don't feel like moving that one over here, because the way the table is, it's like real wood, so it's soft a bit. The the mount that the microphone's on, like, puts an indent in the table, and so I don't want to put too many of those, because it's like, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing that. Anyway, it's 12:55, the Apple event. Hopefully I don't shake the table too much, because I don't want the cam link to be like, I felt like disconnecting for no reason because you breathed the wrong way. God, I fucking hate Elgato. Well, I hate USB, but it's also them for just making products that don't work. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to hear or see the event, because Apple, they don't let you restream. They will take the video down, which the last time that happened, on the old stream channel, YouTube took it down, and then I appealed it after the thing was done, because then after it's done, now you can upload clips or whatever, and so I was like, hey, they let you do this now, and they're like, okay, and they reinstated the thing, and now that channel doesn't exist, so whatever. The last Apple event that happened, I don't remember what one it was, but I know that it happened during the vlog, because I recorded myself reacting to it, like for the vlog, which is going to be a long one to edit, but I ran into a problem, which is why with the PS2 video, when that happened, I made sure to not. I should turn the air conditioner off. I will in a second, but I made sure with the PS2 video that I did to not like I live streamed it specifically because I didn't want another like 300 gigabyte file. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but I didn't want a big ass file, so I'm live streaming this now, which is just gonna be my face cam and whatever reaction, but it's gonna be whatever it is. Am I actually live though? Who knows? I am. Okay, thank God. Oh God. Can I go to the stream, YouTube? Thank you. I just want to check the audio. Oh my God. I've I have music playing even though it's like muted. Okay, well that's what I get. I'm exaggerating, but I didn't want a big ass file, so I'm live streaming this now, which is just gonna be my face cam and whatever reaction, but it's gonna be whatever it is. Am I actually live though? It's also gonna look like shit because it looks like it's broadcasting in the wrong, or YouTube's interpreting it in the wrong color space, and also YouTube's live streaming thing looks like shit anyway, no matter what bitrate you stream at. Thanks YouTube for being ass. Is there any way to fix the color space thing? Because it's just completely wrong, and I don't like it. Oh, well, fucking, I don't know. Probably in video, maybe in advance. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh shit, the thing's starting. Oh God. Oh, I need to set my audio output to these headphones, don't I? Oh, it's loud. Alright. I'll turn the AC off. Their live stream looks like shit too, but that is just YouTube live streams just look like shit on YouTube. They gotta fix that stuff. I hope, whatever the fuck it's called, AV1 makes shit look better. And I'm looking at this now. I recently figured out what was wrong with my, like, the vlogs, or footage from this camera in DaVinci. When I would export it in DaVinci, because I would record in Rec 709 as the color space, but when I output it DaVinci, the raw file would say 111 where the color space is, but the outputted file would say 121 because it was converting a thing for stupid reasons. So I forced it to just stay as 709, and then it fixed the color issue. Which I guess the stream looks like it's also having the same problem where it's converting it to a weird color space, but I don't know how to fix that at the moment. So it's gonna bother the fuck out of me, but I'm gonna have to just deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. Apple event. We're looking at dots. I mean, I realize it probably doesn't start for a while. Come on, Apple. Why even, like, well, not even why even live stream it, but, like, chat is disabled, like, classic corporation. Just disabled chat and comments and everything. 1 million watching. Holy shit. That's still insane to me. Just because, like, I don't know. I remember when YouTube Live streaming, like, started becoming a thing, and even on Twitch, too, where, like, having, like, 10,000 people was, like, holy shit, like, that's a lot of fucking people, and it still is, but, like, no, even less than that, like, 5,000 people concurrently was, like, a lot. But then, oh, I think it's completely starting now. Yeah, even, like, 5 or 6 years ago, 50, 60,000 was, like, a lot. But then, like, you know, we see corporations streaming and it's, like, millions of views. And, like, well, that's obvious, right? Understandable why. And then there's, like, VTubers that get fucking hundreds of thousands of viewers. It's like, holy shit. Or tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands. Like, it depends on the thing. So I guess getting up to the high 10. I should be paying attention to the video, not to... No fucking way, dude. Thank you for sunshine. Not the fucking... Oh my god. No fucking way. Hello, person in chat. I'm tired of talking about random things that aren't relevant to whatever's happening. Oh god. I swear to Apple's fucking marketing department... I can't wait for the iPhone trailer. Just the whatever music they choose. It's always gold. It's just like so like, what's the worst possible song we can pick to advertise our new phone? And then like they somehow they top themselves every year. It's great. Let me check my audio, make sure it's not echoing through. Song we can pick to advertise our new phone. And then like they somehow they top themselves every year. It's great. I could probably turn that up a little bit. The microphone. Just put it into the yellow when I speak. There we go. I don't know if that... Whatever. It's fine. Oop, I accidentally paused it. Can I... Sorry. I mean, that's cool. My Apple Watch doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it only alerts me to my heart rate when it feels like it. Like, sometimes my heart rate's at, like, 193 when I'm playing Beat Saber, and it just, like, doesn't give a shit. But God forbid my heart rate reaches 160 while I'm walking or something, and it's like, you're gonna die. I'm fine. I'm just walking. I think we get it at this point, dude. Just show me the new iPhone I'm not gonna buy. Oh my god. I can't. It's fucking stupid. No, it's not. Well, it's like, I don't know. Oh, is this gonna be like 10 years of Apple Watch moment? Or that's not, that's like next year. Shit. Oh, well, I have to, I'm trying to check the audio again, but I have to, like, talk to do that. There he is! Timothy Cook. Bro, how delayed is this? I'm just, like, staring at myself. Oh, now I'm taking the headphones off. This is delayed as fuck. Oh, well, I have to, I'm trying to check the audio again, but I have to, like, talk to do that. There he is! Timothy Cook. Yeah, the audio's fine. The Mac. Let's go. Finally! I mean, they're not going to announce anything, really. The new Mac Studio and the thing that doesn't need to exist. Why is he I was about to make a joke about how the 15-inch MacBook Air is also pointless, but it depends, really. It's like a... If you're a Windows user and you're looking to switch, then it's like a... Oh, okay. Oh my god! He got mentioned, holy shit. That's probably... I can already see the MKBHD video where he's like... It opens with that or something, I don't know. Ah, god. I mean, kind of can't argue with that. Well, M3 might actually make that true again. It was true very briefly when the M line came out, and it was just like, yeah, it just be. I mean, it's still if you're looking for. I mean, not a cheap laptop because it's still $1,000, but still the M1 MacBook Air. Well, actually, that'd be like $600 used or something. It's still like probably the best, most like I use it to edit the 4K 60 footage off that thing in 10-bit whatever, and it doesn't. There's not even a hiccup unless there's like two layers, like a second layer of 4K 60 footage. But it's pretty good. I still have yet to edit on the PC that I'm streaming on right now. It probably would be able to run circles around the thing. Uh, Although the graph would be like, it's not like running circles around it. It's just like relative to things 10 years ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. Oh, okay. Hello. There's another person saying hello. Hi. I mean, yeah, I guess. If I left my phone, I would. Okay. The Series 9 is completely revolutionary and fucking changes everything, and you shouldn't have spent fucking $300 on this thing a few months ago. I keep swearing. It's just something about Apple events. You just have to say fuck. Where is this guy going? I mean, I would like them. I whatever they're gonna talk about, I probably won't give a shit about. What I want them to fix is the music player, because when okay, when it transit, I'll get to what are my complaints when after you see this. Oh my god, it's the same. Which we knew it would be the same this generation as the Series 8. It's gonna get a new I think it's gonna get the new process. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it. But if it gets the more efficient processor, then that's way better. Because even this thing has hiccups all the time, where it's like, okay, come on. Yeah, it sounds like it is. You said powerful Apple Silicon, so it probably has that new chip that makes it way more usable. And also the new OS, which I didn't really like. I think actually I don't remember exactly the features. Right? There's one that was like, I'm just gonna stick to whatever OS I'm on right now, which is 9, right? Which is weird because this is 8, but we're on OS 9, and then OS. Oh, that's good, yeah. That's good for Siri and stuff. They're probably getting a bunch of AI shit in for like whatever their chat GPT thing's gonna be. There's a fucking I keep swearing again. There's a really annoying noise cancellation on her mic that you can hear at the end of every word, where it's like, or uh, I when I edit videos, it's like audio is like the most important thing, like as I'm doing it, and so I notice shit like that doesn't really matter. No way. I feel like that doesn't need to be a Series 9 only feature. Like, that could just be a simple index. Okay. English and Chinese, that's weird. Very interesting. You remember that Craig? Why did I say Fred? Craig because Federighi probably. Clip where he's like, now you don't have to go bumping your phones around the room. And they're introducing AirDrop for iPhone or something. I mean, it's like it's you could do that all day. Find clips of them like from decades ago going like, yeah, we're not gonna do that, and then like them doing it now. But that's just like like times changing. Well, I guess the bumping the phone thing, not really. I mean, back then it kind of made sense. Uh, but it's just like bumping just makes sense in that it's like if I want to go for just this, like give this one person my contact and not everyone, or scroll through a list of people if I'm in a room with this crowded. If you just go bump, like, it just makes sense. So yeah. Oh, it's a brighter screen. That's cool. I mean, unfortunately, your brightness is limited to dark as fuck, probably. That's good. Yeah, like your the Apple Watch is. I don't know if it. Oh god, my nose is so itchy. It's it's like dim as hell. Like it's like I'm in a dark room, but it's dim. And then you turn the flashlight on, and then it gets brighter, which you can't even see because the lights. God. Like I have mine at maximum brightness, and it still never feels bright enough. But then I turn the flashlight on, and it's like, oh well, there's that brightness, and that doesn't work. I have that on, it doesn't work. I mean, they already have that. I'm pretty sure they have like a regular tap, or just like a, depending on what finger you move and the accessibility. That would, like, those are cool, but I don't have them on because I'm just like concerned that I'll accidentally, dismiss something or activate something when I'm just like using my hands. I don't know. It's slow, which is what I thought it would be, because it's gotta like you do it and then it makes sure like, are you sure? And it slowly goes. Not even just like because of the processor, but just because it wants to double check that that's what you're doing. And they made a whole video for it. Ow. Okay, but how did he get into the timer app? Oh well, he paused this already going timer. It was just they had it set at 4 minutes already, so it was just. Available next month. That makes it seem like it's like not just the Series 9, but I saw that, yeah. Yep. Okay, this is fucking stupid, dude. iPod mentioned. I just like was thinking about it for a second and was like, I don't know about getting rid of all the carbon. What about all the e-waste? Okay, fuck. What about the e-waste? Or I don't give a shit. Really? Like, just do it, and then you don't have to, like, make a big announcement about it. Like, just do it. That's good. And then that Series 9 in a few years will end up in, like, a landfill because it can't be, like, no one's gonna recycle it, and then no one's gonna fucking be able to repair it. Uh, okay. Thought it was like hearing thunder. That's good. The the Series 8 box is huge for like no reason. It was like this, it could have just been like that, like they could have made it just a square and then have the bands already like in a circle. I don't really remember if they named everything back in the day. I mean, I mean they had names for things, but not like everything. Like the type of way they like I don't know. Those look really uncomfortable. Holy shit. Wow. Both bands. What? It's fucking stupid. Talk about myself. The watch bands are fine. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I thought you were say iPhone. Oh shit. I mean, it's just gonna get Series 9, right? Series 9, the S9, and then it's gonna get like a fucking probably a brighter screen, maybe. I don't know. Does it? Will it work through that material? Alright, clean name, I guess. Just two. Not even like making fun. Just like it like makes sense. Yep. Yep. New brightness. It makes sense. They're making the Series 9 have a 2000 nit screen. Then the Ultra has to have a brighter screen just out of like obligation. Cool. I mean, like just cool. Like just having more, being able to put more stuff on. I feel like UI and stuff on the Apple Watch. Forgot I was gonna talk about the complaints I have. First thing is the music player. Putting music on it sucks. Let me use iTunes or whatever or music, because you have to put music on your phone, and then go into the Watch app on your phone and say which albums you want to put on, which doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's just like, and then if you try to like get rid, it just doesn't work. Well, it does, but you have to wait a very long time. But also, that's because it's going over Wi-Fi, which makes sense, or Bluetooth. But it's like it's just so buggy. It's just so buggy. And then if you delete the music off your phone because you want to save space, right? You have 32 gigabytes here on your wrist. You can put music on there, and you can. But if you delete off your phone, then it deletes it off the watch too. So like, what the fuck is the point? And also, when you're listening to music, when it transitions between songs, it does that stupid thing that streaming services do, where they don't queue up the next song so that the transition can be clean. There's a little bit of a gap, like a skip, because it's going to the next track without having it be ready. So the watch does that, and it's annoying. And also, sleep tracking isn't like displayed correctly on the watch. Like, I have a picture on my Instagram where it says I slept for 24 hours because I slept at this point, I slept at that point, and in the middle and in between, it just said I was still asleep when I wasn't. And then there's also, oh, I got a mad headache here. Oh my god, that's really bad. It's probably because of my headphones. What else? Oh yeah, the UI. I feel like, well, mainly just like apps and stuff. Like there's apps that are like, there's this YouTube app I use to like, it's like, oh, why would you need to watch YouTube on your watch? It's because I fucking can. I don't like need to. Like if my phone's dead, which it's always dead because it's an old phone, I connect my headphones to the thing over Bluetooth and then put on like a YouTube video. But it's just the UI is so like clunky because, oh, it's on the watch. It should be simple and like you not put like, I don't give a shit. Put the full YouTube UI on there. I don't give a shit. Like, in other things. Like, don't be... Like, the screens are big enough. I feel like we should, like, it's big, like, it shouldn't be, like, scared to, like, put a bunch of buttons and stuff on here. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't really... Oh, God. Okay. Still the same? Still the same price? Is it the same price? Oh, starts at $399. Yeah, I was like, the bigger one, the 45 millimeters, probably the still $439 or whatever, $429. So I was like, why is it seem cheap? Like it's because it is, yeah. Tim's in the water? He's in the ice? Oh my God. Well, yeah, you'd hope so. The new watch is more. I just fucking. Whatever. It's just Apple talk. Oh my God! Okay, so as I mentioned, my phone's old. It's a 10R. We got it in late 2019, so it was already a year old by then. But it was like brand new because there's still something new there. So the battery was new. And my battery's at like 80% now. So it doesn't last like a day. I have to charge it multiple times a day, depending on how much I use it. And I could get I was thinking, okay, this year, depending on what the 15 Pro is, which I looked at rumors and stuff, I was like, this would be the year that I upgrade. Or I could get a battery replacement for like whatever Apple $90 or whatever. And then I was like seeing rumors that are like, just wait for the 16 Pro. And it's like, well, yeah, just wait for the fucking 20 Pro. And like, I could. Like that, I could get more use out of that. Look, there's the dynamic island on the regular 15, but which we knew. Okay, we already knew that the 15 was just going to be the 14 Pro, and then the 15 Pro is going to be the actual 15 or whatever. Here's fucking Cayenne. What? But anyway, I was thinking this year would be the year I upgrade, but then it's like, oh, I don't really need to. Like that, it's fine. It's slow as shit in some things like Safari and stuff, and like it doesn't have a lot of RAM. It's a 10R, so it's. Oh God. If I didn't buy this camera, and I was still using my iPhone camera, I would buy the 15 Pro or whatever, just because of the new camera. But since I have this, it's like, well, I don't really need that because I don't need a better. I think it's fine. Wow. I heard that like the roadmap for this was like the 16 Pro would get rid of the dynamic island or something, or the 17 Pro would, because it gets rid of the whole punch and tie. Like the camera's underneath the screen, so that's what they're. Because like by then they would have not perfected it, but made it like look good enough. Oh, but just call it an OLED display. Oh my God. Like at this point, it's like, whatever. Yeah, it's just the 14 Pro, but. Yeah, because it's just the 14 Pro. Oh, did they make this bigger? No, I don't think they did. That does look really big. I was debating if I did get a new phone, if I would get the Pro Max for the bigger screen. Because like because I looked at them in stores and it's like it's huge. It's really big. But it's also like I kind of want I bought an iPad like a while ago, like at the beginning of this year, I think, and then I returned it because I was like, because I bought it on eBay. I bought it a iPad Pro 2 12.9. You know the 12.9 inch screen, uh, and it was like, the battery didn't work. Like you could watch it go down. I did a whole video, but I didn't release it because just never edited it. So I returned it, and it was, yeah. Anyway, uh, it sort of reaffirmed my sort of stance on iPads, and that is that they are pointless. Okay, tougher glass, that's cool, and it's still water resistant. I didn't think they would get rid of that. Anyway, but the iPad, I just feel like iPads are pointless unless you like are a kid or something, or you like actually use it as like drawing or editing or something. Like it's actually useful to your workflow. But for me, it's like I don't need an iPad. And it was just the 12. I did get the 12.9 inch one, but it was just too big for you know, like if I'm going into the house to get food or something at night, and I have my phone and I'm watching something, I can't carry the iPad while doing that because then I gotta like carry food back. But like the Pro Max, the bigger screen will maybe that'll be because I'll get the bigger screen and I don't know. It's just the iPhone 14 Pro. Like calm down. It's missing the telephoto, right? Or does it has the regular and then the ultra wide, right? I don't know. I never really kept up with this stuff because it's like, because it's like sad. It's like, well, I want to spend $1,000 every year. That's another thing. I'm saving my money right now. I don't really want to money, so it's like next year. Yeah, maybe I'll spend the $1,400 on a Pro. Detail and light capture. Well, light is detail. You need more light to get detail. We already know. That's how that works. Because that's what you did on the thing we did last year. But the same. But it's still flat, and there's a bit of noise in there, so you can still tell at a glance that it's on an iPhone, but no, it's the same as the 14 Pro, dude. No way. It's like having a third camera. Oh, God. I mean, this is just cropped. I mean, duh, but it's like in this camera has a crop because it's got like I think 24 megapixel whatever. But so I have it on full because why would you not do that unless you, I don't know, but because it's like a 6K or whatever. But you could crop it to 4K and it'll basically just be like, okay, I'm trying to find the edge. You know what a fucking crop is? They're explaining it in the goddamn video. Yeah, looks the same as all your other photos where you. It looks like it's taken with an iPhone. I can tell. Yeah, that's that specific sharpness, and you see that the oversaturated sky there. But they definitely cherry pick. Like they get the perfect lighting and the perfect whatever. Like iPhone look can look good with a lot of light, but if you get rid of a little bit of light, it doesn't look very good. Now I've seen footage from like newer like the 12 Pro, and it looks like comparing the noise, the 10R has like twice as much noise as the 12 Pro, and this is even newer, and it's also like a larger sensors, so slightly, but still it lets more light in. Uh, really? It was taken outside? She just said what I said. Sharp and vibrant. That's what the iPhone photos are, which is fine. I actually like it, but it's like I mean, you could shoot in RAW, so it's like it doesn't really change much. But it's just I'm just so I used my phone as my main camera for years, so I know how to see. Like when I see something, I'm like, that was taken on an iPhone. Uh, like I could just tell. Well, actually, one of the thing I miss about iPhone recording with iPhone is the microphone. The way they were smart with like it's so like you can hear people speaking. With this microphone, it just like picks up everything, which is good. But it's also like, well, if I'm outside, then you can't hear. Also, it's stereo, so that's just mono. But it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Yep. It was introduced on iPhone 14 Pro, huh? Oh wow, really? It's just the 14 Pro, which we knew it would be, but it's like it feels sort of insulting when they're just like, oh, this all this stuff, and it's like, well, that's what you did last year. But they're like, look at all this great stuff. It's, oh my god, calm down. Who's playing games on their phone, bro? Like really, like 3D fucking game. Like, I mean, there's like Genshin Impact and stuff, and there's like kids and stuff, sure, but all day battery, yeah. I mean, it does for the first few months of its life, but even bigger battery. Okay, gaming, 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 connectivity, connectivity. Okay. Ness, what are you doing? You're 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 leaking you're leaking private information about iPhone using Wi-Fi to share stuff to those people shopping at the market. There's people buying apples. There's a lot of apples everywhere. I hope you I hope people ate all those apples and all that stuff. Uh, Mother Nature might come back and get mad at you if you just threw it all out. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Of course they have apples there. Oh my god, I forgot the company's name was Apple. That makes sense. Okay. Marimba. Oh, they're doing the thing. Uh, anyway, no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna be on the phone and be like, "Oh, it's noisy here." They're gonna be like, "Can you hear me?" Like, they're not gonna fucking do that. If you put the button, like, in the phone call screen, like on the screen, it's like, then that would make sense. But whatever, because it would let people see it. By satellite, that makes sense because there's no service anywhere other than cities, so he would. Oh my god, let's go. That's good. I assume they're still gonna do the thing where you have to spend money, like monthly or yearly, to access this eventually. But I mean that's cool. They gotta add more. Oh, that's also cool. But you gotta add more features to that to make it like worth paying for. Although I feel like the emergency one, like the emergency SOS thing, would should just be free for 2 years with iPhone 15. Okay. Like a if you're stuck in the I don't know. I feel like the emergency SOS should be free. But the other stuff like roadside assistance, whatever, like that. Sure, cost make it whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's obvious why I think it should be free. Cause like you're gonna die. Can't wait for those headlines. We're gonna. Is it not? It's. What time is it? 3 hours ago. 10. It's because it's 1:51. It'd be 10:51. If they had timed that, so because I saw that those iPhones said September 12th. Uh, had they have done it where it was like this was like an hour and 10 minutes ago, it would have actually lined up over on the West Coast with the time on the phone, which would have been funny. The iPhone 15 has MagSafe. No way! Here I'm talking about the fucking clock and they're introducing MagSafe? Okay. I mean, like, good. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, here's the ad. I mean, it's not nothing can beat biggest. Nothing can beat that, but it's still just as bad. It's just such a bad song. Not as bad. Ah, God. It's fucking stupid, dude. It's a weird contrast of colors to pick. Like, why would you pick the black one as the showcase one? Like, that's weird. Normally you want like an eye-catching color, but I guess it is kind of eye-catching because it's like the pink one and then the one that's like, I don't know. Fuck. I knew the 10R would get cut off, but it's fine. It was like whatever. I'm not gonna buy from a network. I was gonna just buy in full if I was gonna buy it, which I'm not. I still don't think I'm gonna buy the 15 Pro this year. I think I'm gonna wait for 16. I think I can get another year out of the 10R. Probably another 2 years, ideally, or until they stop supporting the OS on it. I wouldn't say the very best. You might be like, you don't want to like, just whatever. It has 3 cameras. No way. It's a rock. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's being made out of titanium. I was like, what's going on? It's like, oh, that looks nice. Yep. Wasn't the iPhone 4's made out of titanium? Or was it just aluminum? I think it was just aluminum. But it was like raw aluminum. It wasn't the iodized, what was it called? Whatever. It probably is using editing magic, but I'm just like the idea that guy had to stand there for like 7 hours while the time lapse went on. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Hopefully the paint doesn't chip. I'm sure. Yeah, we all know this stuff. This is the stuff we all know. Oh, it looks like if we're getting to the point where it looks like those fake renders from like way back in the day, where it's like, this is the iPhone 6. Yeah. No, yeah, the display sizes are the same this year. I think next year they're getting bigger. They're not showing the side with the action button or whatever it's called, which there were rumors that it was like they're not gonna have it, and then they brought it back. They're having it again. It's like, I don't know. As long I like the physical mute switch. I don't know, but they can do whatever they want. A customizable button. I mean, you can customize the switch too. Maybe add a way to make it so the switch can do different things than just whatever. But I mean, I understand getting rid of the tactile buttons, and for like because you better water seal it. I guess if that matters. It can already survive underwater for a while, but no way. Eh. They should have made it out of polycarbonate plastic. Saying it was like they used it on the Mars rover is not as cool as like it's what bulletproof vests are made out of. It's like fucking plastic. We welded the metal together? No way! Wait, so is there still a gap that like gunk gets caught in, or is that finally gone? No way. Anodized, that's what it's called. That's kind of iodized. It's like what? Anodized. But they didn't do that here, so that's why it looks nicer. Dude, that does look really good. I think I would get the white one because it's probably like there's no paint, it's just like the pure titanium, and I like that. It looks really industrial, and I actually do really like that. Easily replaceable back glass. Okay. Hypothetically, could be whatever they feel like. Still made out of aluminum for part of it, whatever they said. I don't know what they said it was, but yeah. Which I had realized that's like a thing it got from iPod, which I never really like thought of until I was like, oh my god, that's like the the mute switch is the hold switch or the lock switch. That's like so it is a real button. No. Oh, no, it is. Never mind. That's cool. Journalists be like, holy shit, that could be insane, actually. Yep. Still has 120 hertz. Yep. You didn't have to put Pro in it, because the well, I guess next year the iPhone 16 will probably just have an A17 in it instead of an A17 Pro. I guess that's the idea of what they're doing. So that the old Pro model still feels like, oh, it's still better than the next year or whatever. I don't know. I just hope this means that they're reforming the names of the A chips, because like all the Bionic and whatever the fuck, it's like that's all stupid. Just stick to whatever the chip is. Like what they had before was good, where they had like they put an X at the end, so it was like A7, A7X or whatever, which I think meant like it had a better GPU or something. But it's like that works. But sticking with the Pro and non-Pro naming makes sense because that's what everything else is. So okay. Oh god, I'm tired. Yeah. I don't know about that, but you say high end. If you just said like challenging desktop PCs, it's like, well, yeah, probably. But you say high end, and it's like, well, that could mean like a 7950X or like, I don't know, high end a few years ago with like a, I don't know, it's just weird Apple goofy stuff. Just felt a bit silly, I guess. AV1 decoder. Okay, that makes sense. That's good because we need everything to have that so that YouTube can move on to that and hopefully keep the amount of bandwidth they use the same and not cheap out and go, oh, we can lower the bandwidth now and it'll look the same as before. But I want it to look better but use the same amount of bandwidth and not look the same and use less bandwidth. I mean, you can have an option to do that, but I feel like videos on YouTube already look pretty shit. And I hope they open up to everyone. I hope everyone gets to use AV1 on YouTube and not just whoever is a big YouTuber for the videos in 4K. I hope every video gets to use AV1 because it would make sense. It's just more efficient than VP9. So, it's like, and AVC1 probably. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why I'm even like doing this. I don't know what I was expecting them to be like, because it's literally exactly what all the rumors said it would be, rumors that we knew for like a year ago. So it literally doesn't. Like, I just feel like a waste of time. Because they're not gonna. Oh my god, ray tracing. They're not gonna announce something that's gonna like completely change the game. Really. That like we don't already know. Like, oh my god, there's an action button. Great. I'm still gonna just use it to mute the phone. Actually, now it's gonna be even less sure that it's muted. Because, whatever. Don't. They're comparing hardware accelerated ray tracing to software. Like, of course it's not gonna fucking look good. What are you... Jesus Christ. Who's software ray tracing? Who's gonna be doing that? Oh my god. Dude. Just put the M2 in one. Or M1. Or I guess ideally M3 because it would have 3 nanometers, so it'd be really efficient. But I guess they can't really do that. And I guess it's different use cases on iPhone than a Mac, right? It's not like a iPad where it's like whatever the fuck they feel like it is that day. Oh god, did they move the power button? It feels like it's like way more towards the middle of the phone. Marvel snapped. Marvel snap. No fucking way. Finally. Microtransactions can load in less than 0.1 seconds of starting the game. I don't care. Okay. Okay. Oh, they got DLSS and shit. Okay. I mean, if it's like actually like the full game, like it's not like a gimped mobile port type thing. You know, if it's got zero, you know, if it's just literally Resident Evil Village in 4, it's just that actually starts to change things. Eh, it's, it's not that amazing. Like there's emulation devices and stuff. I don't know. Eh. Oh god. Lars is buying an iPhone 15 Pro. Holy shit. I actually don't remember what the leaks were for this, so. I think there's some leaks that were like, it's gonna have. Fucking Elgato, dude. Every scale in this litter. It's still 48 megapixels. Oh, did they... Is it... Is one of the lenses 24 megapixels, or is it just like you could now take photos in 24 megapixels? Yeah. A pro photographer would just have a regular camera, though. Bro, this dude's fucking face. I don't. What? Oh, God. That is good, yeah. Well, they're incredibly clear because there's clearly a studio light being shown on her face, but well, except for that corner there where it looks really noisy, and right there, and basically everywhere that's not the subject of the photo, it's actually really noisy. No, but they're good. It's good for what it's a phone. Like it's really good. I just mean like, I'm I just like hate the fucking iPhone noise, and just because like it's better than Android cameras that are just all noise and there's literally nothing there. Oh god. Not that I hate Android. I just hate their cameras where it's like you could film in 8K, 1 billion frames per second, and the image looks like it's 144p. I just think that's even stupider. Oh right. I forgot that they're having an actual zoom. Like it actually, yeah. Is it, or is this just a five? It's just a 5x telephoto, isn't it? That is pretty good, yeah. It is, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's cool actually. Yeah, that's cool. If they gave the ultra wide higher, like more megapixels, I feel like that would have. There's USB-C, yeah. We invented USB-C. Okay. Yeah, but no one would do that. I mean, you could, but like, what? Like, just if you're really gonna be that serious, just get an actual camera. But that is cool. Like, this is what I wanted years ago. Like, if I never bought this camera, this would be insane. Like, ProRes 4K 60, great. I would have bought this if I didn't buy this camera. Well, I guess if I didn't buy this camera, I'd be probably buying an A7 IV or something right now. Uh, but alas, I had to get this as soon as I possibly could. It was like, I mean, I'm glad I did get it because it was a really good deal, and also I just wanted to get an actual camera. Oh god. Here's the thing that we need to remind you exists, but also really sucks because it's like a developer thing. Oh, is it? Uh, that's actually cool. It's actually really cool. Switch to ADR there. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be that good, but it. What is she laughing at? That's pretty cool. I'm sure. I've always wanted a. They could go further with that. I always wanted the multiple cameras to be able to record at the same time, so that you could like record like with the full like the main camera, but then also have the telephoto one. So if you're like recording something, you can cut between them and not lose quality when you're cropping in. I feel like that would be a great feature that would just make sense to have. But no. Right. I mean, cropping in with the edit, because if you zoom in while recording, it will cut to the telephoto. But I mean having both, so that you can have the telephoto and the full one at the same time for editing sake, which would be great. They're doing the $1,000 off again in the carriers. Actual good deal. Like at that point, it's like, oh, maybe it would get a carrier, but. Yeah. Oh shit, 6 terabytes and 12 terabytes. Makes sense with the ProRes shit. And also just with the times changing and, I have like 28 terabytes of hard drives and it's like that's not even enough storage for me right now. So, just makes sense. They're not selling the 12 anymore. Or the 13 mini. Were they selling that? I think they were. Or $60 if you get it at Christmas time. Oh, actually. That reminds me, the Black Friday deals this Christmas are gonna be cool, for like stuff like the iPhone 11. You could probably get brand new iPhone 11s for like $150 or $100, because that's what it last year. The iPhone 11 was like $200 on Black Friday. So it's probably gonna be. So if you're interested in getting an iPhone 11 or like even an iPhone 12, that'll probably take the. I don't know. But if you're interested in buying I kind of regret opening that iPhone SE 2 that I bought. Just because like I don't use it, because it's like such a beautiful looking device that like I don't want to get like the reason I bought it for was to be an iPod, and it's like, well, I don't really use it because it just looks so good. That's part of why I want to get a iPhone Pro, is because the back isn't the glossy glass. It's got like this whatever coating on it, so I'd feel more comfortable like using it without like being like, oh my god, it's gonna get. Like I used to never want cases on my phones, but with when I got the 10R, I was like, okay, I'll put the clear case on because I don't want to. I don't know. Just stupid. It's over. Finally. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna go to apple.com. Oh shit. It's supposed to have a crop on it. It is. But it doesn't. Alright, I guess I gotta transform it now to what happened to all my shit. Probably because... Oh, probably because I had it, here. I changed resolutions and stuff with that I was streaming at. Here, fit the screen. Oh, I guess I reset my... whatever I had it at. And then I'll just... do that. And then I'll... Well, first of all... I gotta modify the crop. There we go. That's a square. I'll just move a little bit over there so I don't have to deal with it really that much. Alright, let's look at their stupid website and see if whatever. Save on Mac or iPad for college. Oh, iPhone 14. Oh, yes. Almost there. Oh. It has been like 0.1 second since the fucking thing ended. iPhone 12. Let's go. Oh. iPad. They didn't announce any iPad stuff, so this works. They didn't. I don't even think they announced really any Mac stuff, did they? No. No, it's just iPhone and watch. Oh, this all just redirects you back to the main page. Meanwhile, iPhone stuff tells you to just wait with this squished looking Apple logo, but I think it's actually angled. Like there's a perspective thing where it goes. Like that. Where's my scroll bar? Oh, there is no scroll bar. Alright, well. This was interesting. I mean, it was like basically exactly as we thought it was. God, what the fuck is that? Whatever. I ain't even gonna. Jesus Christ. So basically, yeah, I'll probably get the iPhone 16 Pro, I guess. I mean, by then my phone will be so shot. I mean, I'll probably buy, depending on the Black Friday prices, an iPhone 11, just to keep in the box new, like sealed, for fun, I guess. Because I still like collecting that stuff. Who knows, maybe even if it's like really cheap enough, another iPhone SE to keep sealed just for fun. I kind of do regret opening that one I got. I actually really regret not buying two or something. I don't know. It really doesn't fucking matter. But it's just like, I'm not gonna use it. I don't regret buying it because it was a really good deal, $60 for the thing. But it was like, what am I gonna do with it? Because it looks so like beautiful that I don't want to use it. But I also bought it to replace this old iPhone 5S that I had because that was getting really bad to use because of its battery. And it was cheaper than replacing the battery on that thing, which I don't think Apple would have even done. Anyway, I need to drink water, and there it is. Pre-order. Titanium. Yep. Come back later today and get ready for the pre-order. Wait, come back later today to get ready for pre-order on, like, what? Can you pre-order the pre-order? Huh? God, they're expensive. Yeah, I'd have to go into the store, like an Apple, like the, it doesn't really have to be an Apple store, but any store to be like, to gauge what size I would want. Like, imagine it in my, I can't like put it in my pocket, but I'd like to see. I don't know. Also, this sucks because I know if I do, when I do get, not one of these, but like the 16 or even maybe the 17, depending on how I feel next year, it'll be like, oh my god, this is too beautiful for me to use. It'll be the same situation with the SE, and then it'll be like, oh, I'll get a case or whatever, but the thing is, I work at McDonald's, so everything that's in my pocket gets like a layer of grease on it. And so this will. But I've just, you know, it's some things I'm weird about it. Like that SE I'm weird about. Like I can't use it. I can't get fingerprints on it. It just like it's too nice looking. But the watch, I got this thinking I'd have like the same problem, and I kind of did. But after like a day, it was like, ah, whatever. You know, some things I'm like that, where I'll get it and I'll be like, this is too, I can't touch it. And then there's other things where it's like, it don't matter, right? And I guess the watch was easier to understand because it was like, well, it sits on your wrist and it'll get destroyed. I recently got like its first scratch on the screen, which you can barely see unless you're looking for it, except this one, it's kind of bad. But once I got the one, like literally like the next day there was a bunch more, and it was kind of weird. Actually, it was kind of really weird, the timing on that. Anyway. I'm gonna end the stream because I don't know if I want to go to bed, but like take a nap or something. Oh, or at least eat food or drink something. I don't know about eating food really, but yeah, I guess I'll end the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this. I might put some snippets in the vlog for today. I have to record the vlog for today. Yeah, I did edit some of the vlog today, so that was good, but that doesn't really matter for the stream. Okay. I was gonna say, I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's the vlog outro. Okay, well, I'll see you whenever the hell I stream again in like 9 months. That's part of the reason I stream today, is because like, well, I haven't streamed in a few months, so it's like a dead channel. Oh god.